Yep. Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm doing all right.
Good. Like to hear that. How are things going? What have you been doing?
Oh, it's all right. Just sitting. Uh, just been doing a little bit better. Just decided to stay off Snapchat and whatnot for a while, so wasn't talking to a whole lot of friends much. So, or is why I'm doing that, so that way I don't get into a burnt out feeling again.
Yeah, burnt out is not great. I've been doing a lot of reflecting in my own life personally, and I find that if I really invest myself a lot into other people and what's going on, I can get really stressed out really quickly. And it's really kind of important to really focus on having just that relationship with yourself too.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing for your own self care? Like, it sounds like staying off Snapchat is good.
Hmm.
You're already doing something there that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
So, what have you been engaging in that's been pro Robert?
That's been pro me. It's well, hanging hanging with friends outside of social media,
Yeah.
and I do like vlogging, so I do a lot of vlogs. I'm now starting to like do. It's more of so that way like it's not like a I want to vlog my life because well I want views. No, it's more of like a this is what I want to show myself for. Like I want to be able to remember it, and
Sure.
if anyone wants,
Chronicling your history.
yeah, not just that, but like even if people want to follow my history, not just that, but like they can also like let's say I have like a problem that I've talked about.
Mm-hmm.
I just post it onto YouTube, kind of like if someone's going through the same thing, I just boom,
Okay.
then they can understand that there's not just some that they're not just the only one. So yeah, that's what I do. Um, Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so how are you feeling about your relationship with yourself right now?
All right, like it's not bad, but it's not good.
Really?
Yeah, we'll say that. Like it's constant back and forth
Mm-hmm.
between optimism and pessimism. Like I feel so neutral about myself all the time.
I mean, that's actually pretty spot on for your age, though, too, because you'll be working on developing a healthy self esteem.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like if I were to have like loved myself like right now, I don't know. I think I'd be a narcissist. That's just me personally, but I know that you don't have to love yourself to be a narcissist, but just saying. I just feel like that would make me a narcissist.
It would not make you a narcissist, but I mean, you could feel that way.
Yeah,
A narcissist is not something you can be.
no.
How do we know that?
Because
How
it
much
would,
do you know about narcissism?
well, first of all, I do know is that they pretty much get other people's benefits to help themselves rather than,
That's right.
yeah.
Do you have that spirit about you? Do you like to manipulate people to have control over them?
No?
Right. No, actually, you've given me the presence of a person who cares about other people's feelings.
Mm,
Narcissists put their feelings and their emotions over other people's. They don't generally concern themselves with how their actions might impact you.
mm. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, yeah. I think I think you're kind of coming in that area of like with self esteem. Sometimes we feel like we're going to be selfish if we focus on ourselves, and it's absolutely opposite. By being able to have an honest and open relationship with yourself and finding peace within your own spirit, liking you, appreciating you, listening to you, and not running yourself down, not beating yourself up, not having that negative self talk that's really just draining you.
Yeah.
When we do that, we're our healthy self.
Mm.
So we feel full, and everything that overflows from our spirit, we can give to other people.
Mm.
Yeah. So what happens is you don't want to be like bankrupt when it comes to your self care. Like you don't want to be in a position where you put yourself last all the time
Mm.
because who are you spending the rest of your life with every day, no matter what?
Me. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't you think his opinion of himself should matter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes a lot more sense.
doesn't it? So you're not being self-centered when you focus on you, and you have to think about like, how am I thinking about myself? Am I being kind to myself? Am I judging myself? What do you think your thoughts are talking about when it comes to how are you reflecting on you?
What am I focused on? I feel like I'm more focused on. I don't know. I'm pretty much mostly brain dead most of the time. What I mean by brain dead.
I totally disagree. I have met you, sir, and the last thing I would say is brain dead.
I mean, how we really feel about how we feel is that like we go through the things, we don't really like develop it completely because it's like it's right there in front of our faces, but we just don't have the we don't always have the thoughts for something we go through
Mhm.
until later, and we realize what truly came out. It's like art. You know,
Mhm.
the truest artists don't know what they're painting,
It's true.
and when they later on realize it feels like something a part of them, so that's why they say they've painted it in that. And then we'll definitely lie saying that we've talked about it in our heads while painting it, but in reality we've only did it when we were fully conscious to it.
Mhm. Have you created any art lately other than your vlogs?
I mean, not really. The only thing that I will say, I guess the only like art that I've made was pretty much poetry, but I can't.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you have any of your poetry with you?
no,
You don't write it down?
no.
I'd like to see some of your art sometime if you're ever comfortable enough to show
Oh
it to me.
yeah, I would be comfortable enough to show you, but
I'd love to see that.
I'm pretty sure my poem was like something about me,
Yeah.
like something about like the insides of our brain, because I feel like I've said it before in one of my vlogs that I've made yesterday. It was that love is complicated. You know, love and feelings are very complicated.
Mhm. Yeah.
Everyone has them. They don't know how to explain it out to each other, but it's very but in sense whenever it's stuck to your own skin, and everyone has their own like ideas on it, the idea is the same but the feelings are different, is very beautiful, because one definition is inside of your skin while the other is in another person.
That's right. How we all relate to the world is different.
Hmm.
And making space for everybody to relate to the world differently, that's a gift.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I I really do love what I do, but I also like hate myself when I do it.
What do you mean?
I mean, come on, art, like when you make a beautiful piece and then you look at yourself, you're just like, you made this. Like, you are the one that made this. You can't. It's hard to explain other than the fact that
Why would you dislike something you made about yourself?
I guess it's because I don't really like